I don't know if he's in Mount Niaboku, but those toes are intelligent. They are the ones who told Hagoromo about what Kaguya was doing and stuff like
Well,
that. So they're intelligent. They're watching in some type of
Those
there
way.
also
toads
could
are
be a chance
definitely
that,
sentient.
I don't know if this is going to be true. There also could be a chance that he may have been able to peer into the future like he did back in chapter 75 using Momoshiki's Byakugan. I don't know. Since they are fused and linked in one
I
consciousness,
think it would mostly be in that
Or
case
what
if
if
Momoshiki did the
Momoshiki told
same.
him? What if
I don't
Momoshiki told him? We
I
don't
don't
know the
know if
relationship between Momoshiki and Boruto at this moment. What if
Boruto
Momoshiki warned him?
well, the relationship between them is just like not really all that there. Like I don't think Boruto wants anything to
We
do with
don't
Momoshiki.
know right now.
Personally,
We don't know that right
personally,
now.
this is me
Momoshiki
clinging
hasn't
to
even been
hope.
brought up.
I'm clinging to hope on this one for the sake of the end of part one of Boruto. But hopefully, slash maybe, if there's a slimmer of a chance, that's actually the prophecy. Momoshiki just didn't realize it. If Momoshiki saw Boruto losing everything, not because of Ada, that was his mistake, but actually because of this shenanigans here, and Boruto eventually saw that. I'd much rather hear that be the case, but
That doesn't fix
Mhm.
that's
chapter
possible.
80, but it's close enough. It's the
It doesn't
best
Now,
case
fix it, but I mean,
scenario
it's
as of
the best we
now.
got.
Yeah.
if we're
Yeah.
going off what the anime also mentioned, like when Boruto first freshly awakened his Jogan, Toneri gave him a prophecy about how his Jogan will be the light that will dispel the darkness, or so not necessarily the Jogan itself, but his eyes will lead him to the light that will dispel the darkness. Now, the darkness could be attributed to pretty much anything in the Naruto world. We just don't know what the darkness could, probably be. Whether or not it's the Ten Tails, the Otsutsuki gods, who knows?
Hmm. Okay.
It's
Well,
if the it's eh, let me go back. Which episode was that on?
I think it was episode 15, could be wrong. But anyway, he says, like, your eye, it's is the star of hope that your eye will guide you to the light that will dispel darkness. And then in a different scene, he mentions the gods will descend upon this land, blah, blah, blah. He was mostly referring to Nue in that moment of time, but he was also speaking in the future too, saying that this will happen again, basically,
Yeah.
is the general gist of it. But
Pretty
I mean, we don't
sure
know what the hell the Jokun's gonna do.
pretty sure it's the beginning of like episode 8 that he has the dream about him getting the
Yeah,
Shogun.
like episode
Oh
15 might be
yeah.
the one where he says, "In time, the gods will descend upon this land." I
Yeah,
don't
Oh
know.
that's
yeah.
right.
And during those episodes, Boruto was seeing dark chakra that came from probably Nue's dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there could be a chance that the darkness may reside in Nue's dimension. Who knows?
I
Kamui
don't
really
think it's exclusive to that in that arc. Yeah, but in the
Yeah.
future, I doubt because the new way was like created by like Danzo or some shit. Like,
No,
Also-
it
think
definitely
that's the
wasn't
dark.
created by Donzo. But
So also, since Sumire is in the manga, and we know Sumire and Boruto's Jogan has a connection towards one another, do you think Sumire is going to be the cause of how Boruto will obtain his Jogan in the manga as well? Because the anime does tend to foreshadow events that are going to happen in the manga.
I don't think he
I
got
mean,
it
maybe, but at the
because
same
of
time,
Sumire.
Urashiki brought out the Jogan too. So I mean, we don't
Yeah,
know.
who
Do you
knows?
think do you think that Toneri's like prophecy is like something that's going to be prolonged? Like maybe it wasn't about New Way, maybe it's something that's going to happen in the future.
It could
Yeah,
be
You think
possibly.
absolutely. I don't think it
ABV?
was just like he mentions other things. Like the
Mhm.
Jogun's turn won't be coming up for a while now. This is
Yeah.
after New Wave's taken care of. So he's expecting it to come back for a reason.
Yeah, because they was saying like he didn't know nothing about like Momoshiki, Kenshiki, stuff like that. Like he
Correct.
was just going off of assumptions, basically. That's why I asked.
Well, it seemed like he was expecting something else.
Mm,
First, that was something he wasn't expecting, and that's why he was like, "No, it's too soon. Boruto's not ready." He was thinking about some far future thing, and then Momoshiki, Kenshiki, Urashiki showed up. He's like, "Oh crap, that's not good."
Huh.
Seems like the
So,
Jougan's able to
you think the
peer
Momo-
into other dimensions or something.
It has
Yeah, I mean,
shown
it
the
literally
ability.
basically was like the Senrigan. It literally does the same thing where Boruto, from another dimension, viewed current events of his friends and heard them and everything. Literally,
Let
what
me
he
ask
just
you
does with
this
their
though.
Senrigan.
Do you think that Momoshiki's interference with say that you know under the assumption that you know he didn't know that Momoshiki was going to inhabit Boruto's body. Do you think that slowed down the progression of the Jougan in any way?
It's possible. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know why it
Possibly.
would,
I
but
don't think
I
anything
don't
can
know.
slow it
I think
down. If anything, it can only be sped up.
who
Well, only
knows?
reason why I asked
Yeah.
that is because like it was something he wasn't expecting. It wasn't a part of his plan. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For to have Momoshiki take over Boruto's body. If we're under the assumption that he knew nothing about like Momoshiki and Kenshiki and stuff like that, can we say that possibly Momoshiki's involvement in the series and Boruto affected his Jougan, and then that's
well, it's
possibly
possible.
why we don't
Yeah,
see it in the manga and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I mean, that'd be god awful if that was the case. But yeah, it's possible. I mean, the thing
Because
about how
before
terrible that would be, though, Momoshiki just got rid of the Jougan and it's never going to show up now. Like, what? No, don't do that.
no, I'm not saying that he got rid of it. I'm just saying like he's slowing down the progression because like for correct me if I'm wrong, like when the New Age arc was Boruto already a vessel?
No, he
No,
wasn't.
but he was a vessel in the Urashiki arc when his Jougan reappeared.
Right. Okay, so at the beginning he was not a vessel and he activated his Jougan. Um and then after Momoshiki appeared, you know, he activated it probably like once more after that. And then like we never really
Twice if you
seen it.
count the ending of the anime.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you count the end of the anime, yeah.
I
But
think those are
like
the only two times, unless there's another one I just forgot about.
he does it. He does it with Orishiki. He
Momoshiki.
does it with Nue.
No way.
So with
Oh,
the
with
Mist Village arc,
Momoshiki too.
Miss Village as
Momoshiki
well.
too. He
Oh yeah,
does.
but
during
after
Miss
the
Village arc,
Urashiki,
that's
but after the Urashiki arc, though, does he do it again? Except for the obvious end of the manga,
I think
end of
that's
the
the
anime.
last time. I could be wrong, but I think it's
I
last.
think so too.